Hello and welcome, IT-TVGaming here. In today's episode I want to show you how to build this animal pen or a animal barn. It just depends on how you want to call it. As you can see, it is a very simple design and I am honestly very happy with how this one turned out. Even though it is very simple, it still is very aesthetically pleasing. Now if you want to build along, there will be a list with the requirements in the description, so keep that in mind. And once you got everything, let's get started. And a quick mention: if you like this build, please leave a like and subscribe, because unfortunately 96% of you aren't subscribed. Yeah, let that sink in. But anyway, let's get started. So to start off, what we're going to do is we're going to create a 9x9 area. Now I'm going to use this area over here because it is flat enough and I do not need to change a lot of the environment to suit this animal pen. Okay, so first let's make a 9x9 area. So counting from this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we can go across and do the same thing, counting from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we can connect both sides. A quick thing I want to mention is I want to start a survival series as well. So if you have any suggestions or if you have anything you want me to build, just let me know in the comment section. I am very eager to learn as well. I think that a lot of my builds are too similar. So if you have any suggestions or any tips, let me know in the comment section. Once you got this 9x9 area, we are going to start off by making the entrance. To do so, you just want to place 2 blocks on the sides. Let's do it over here as well. Then you want to go in 2 blocks, and on the third one you just want to go up. So you want to have 2 blocks of space. On the sides we are going to do it a little bit different. We're going to start the same way, but this time you just want to only add 1 at the center. And let's do it over here as well. Okay, then once you got that in place, you want to add some slabs going across. Okay, once you got that in place, you want to add your lecterns. So you want to place it facing inwards, like this. Okay, once you're done with that, you want to add some slabs. Well, you can go with planks as well if you want to. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to use slabs because I'm going to use some slabs later on as well. Here we go. Then you want to add your trapdoors, and if you hold shift and space, you can just place it on top of the lectern. Otherwise, it's possible that you are going to struggle a little bit with placing those blocks. Okay, now let's quickly connect this as well. Now, once you're at this point, you want to do something a little bit different. So we're going to add some fences on the sides. At the corners, we are going to add some signs. So let me quickly get the spruce sign. Okay, you just want to add it on the sides. At the entrance area, we are going to replace the corner blocks with some barrels. Okay, now this step isn't necessary. If you want to, you can even add it at these corners as well, just to make it symmetrical, which is actually what I'm going to do. Okay, now let's actually focus on the entrance area. Let's add our lanterns. Then if you want to, you can even add a lectern over here. So you can say up here and then add it in just like that. Then we're going to add some slabs just to make the entrance. Over here, we're going to have a barrel. Then let's go up like this. Add your trapdoors on the sides, and on top you just want to add another row of trapdoors so that the animals can't escape from this point. We still need to do a couple more things. Now we are going to add some lanterns over here and over on these 2 sides, as well as over here. Now what we are going to do for the remaining corners is actually the same thing as we've done over here. So let's add this first, then we can grab our signs again. Now I am actually very excited about the new Minecraft update. I hope that they will include a lot of building blocks as well, maybe some more colors. Okay, now once you are done with that, what we need to do is we need to decorate the sides a little bit, right? Otherwise, it's going to look very empty and it's going to reduce the quality of the build as well. So I am not going to add too much leaves. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add leaves underneath the slabs first. Then I will add it on the sides a little bit. And after that, we are going to go all the way around with some more leaves. But for now, let's just replace these. I'm going to build an arch shape for the entrance and the backside, and if you want to, you can add the same arch shapes over here, but that would mean that you need to replace these lecterns with some full blocks like this. Okay, now for the arch shape, you just want to go up once more, go in and up, it's basically like that. Okay, and now you just want to add another slab on top. Okay, let's go once more. So you want to have two full blocks on top of each other, and like I said, I'm using the slabs just because I guess. And let's go up with this as well. Here we go. Now once that is in place, what you want to do is you want to actually we need to go up one more. So let's go up 2 blocks again, go in and up just like that. You want to connect these points as well, and I forgot to add fences. Okay, then you want to take your trapdoors. I'm going to use the spruce, but you can use whatever you want to, and you just want to go all the way around. You want to skip the corners. Okay, once you're done, you will end up with something like this. Now, we need to stop the animals from going out, so you just want to add another fence if you want to. Okay, so now let's place a sign over here as well, just like this, so that the animals cannot. Don't worry about this area over here, because the animals won't be able to jump out. Okay, once you're done with that, what we are going to do is we are going to add lanterns over here and over here. We are going to add it over here as well, and on the corners we are going to add some candles. Okay, now I'm going to use the orange candle, but you can use the yellow as well. Actually, you can use whatever you want to. Red will look awesome as well, but I think the orange goes very well with the dark oak and the spruce. So okay, now let's make sure that there are 4 on each corner. Okay, now let's slide these up. Okay, now let's focus a little bit more on the entrance. So first, let me... Oh, I forgot to add trapdoors over here. Okay, now next up, we are going to actually add some animals first. And after that, we are going to decorate the sides. Okay, so I'm going to quickly place it in just to spare some time. And let's add some horses. Like that. And also let's have some chickens, and let's see. That proves a point. So the chickens are actually, yeah, they're going to escape. Now there is a way of stopping that. I think if we no, we need to close each side. Yeah, so this won't work for chickens, but it will work for bigger animals. Okay, let's actually get rid of this one. Now let's add a trapdoor over here as well. Okay, so now let's make a proper entrance as well. To start off, I'm going to get rid of these blocks, just temporarily. Now, to start off, I'm going to add stone on the sides, cobblestone at the center. Then you can have a campfire. Just add some more stone on the sides. And this is going to be the entrance, okay? Very, very simple. Now we need to add some grass on the sides. Okay, then let's take some slabs again. Here we go. Now we can add the leaves going across. Okay, so once that is done, we want to outline it as well, right? So we are going to go at the second block. We are going to go in until this point. Actually go out one more. We want to have 2 blocks of space over here. You go in, and then once you're done with that, you can go in once more, and then over here you can go across. So we're going to have 3 blocks of space on the sides and 2 at the entrance area. You can basically go ahead and go all the way around if you want to. Okay, so let's finish this. Okay, now we need to go in. Again, 3 blocks of space on the sides. And over here we're going to have 2 blocks of space. So again 3, right? So let's go in. Okay, now let's build this in as well. Here we go. Now once that is done, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have different heights, right? So you just want to maybe add some blocks, some leaves on the sides, just to make this a little bit higher. Now let's do the same thing over here. So if you want to make a build looking pretty without adding too much blocks, what you want to do is you want to experiment with heights. So if you make sure that it is not flat, it already looks more interesting than before, right? So for here instance, like for this side over here, I'm very tempted to add another layer just because otherwise it's going to look pretty weird. For the sides, what you basically can do is you can replace this with some stone. But what I really like to do is using a shovel. And the reason being is that we are working with some dark oak wood and spruce. And I think this brownish color complements it as well. So okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some roses and orchids. Now, you don't have to do it the exact same way. Are they able to escape? Yeah, they are. Let's fix this by adding trapdoors over here. And okay, this way they shouldn't be able to escape. Okay, so let's try that one more time. I think they are not able to escape now. A quick change, you want to add the trapdoors on top. Because if you add it over here, they will still be able to jump out. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and let's place some roses and some orchids. You can use whatever flower you want to. I just really like the orchid and the rose. So that's why I'm going to use this. But again, you can even use bone meal if you want to. So if you don't really care what flower you get, just use some bone meal. But I'm going to add some blue orchids. Now, like I said, we are going to experiment with heights. So another tip is that adding some trees. Now, I want to approach this area from this side, right? So I want to make sure that the backside over here looks good. Now, the easiest way again is some trees. We are surrounded with some acacia trees. So what I'm going to do is I might add a couple just to make sure that this fits the environment a little bit more. And I'm basically going to use some bone meal. And here we go. Now, as you can see, this is a quite lovely design and this is actually very easy to build. And hopefully you all enjoyed this one. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Have a nice day. I'll see you the next time.